And as we head into hurricane season, safety prep is on top of mind for emergency crews and everyone across Houston, right? This morning, UT Health Houston McGovern Medical School showed off a key part of its storm defense system, one they hope they never have to use, but practice deploying every year because it's better to be safe than sorry, of course. Michelle Troy is live from the Texas Medical Center where the annual drill is underway right now. Michelle, what are you learning this morning?
Hey there, Trayson. Well, I am getting a full lesson this morning. Listen, this is a drill emergency staff here hold every year, as you mentioned. In fact, they've been doing it for more than 2 decades at this point. This all started back in 2001 because of Tropical Storm Allison devastated the building here. Since then, they have been preparing. They have made major upgrades. Now, a person who was here at the time and who is now leading this emergency drill every year is Mr. Bob. He goes affectionately by Safety Bob. He joins us this morning. Bob, talk to us about the importance of these drills.
Right, so we're getting ready. Hurricane season's coming up, and anybody in the Houston area fully appreciates the issues there. And so we use this time to make sure we test these flood doors that we have to protect the McGovern Medical School here, and other buildings, by the way. We're just at one building, but we have others going on at the same time. But also to make sure that the employees and students and faculty take a moment to be prepared at home. And that's what I hope that your viewers will keep in mind, is that we're coming up on hurricane season. Take it seriously and make sure you got some of the basic protections in place. So these flood doors don't close themselves, so we have to make sure they work, and that's why we're here this morning.
So kind of walk us through this multi-layer, safety protocol you guys have in place. Right. Now, you were mentioning to me about this outward moat that you guys have surrounding the building, correct?
So the McGovern Medical School is actually surrounded by a berm that perhaps people think is decorative, but there's actually a design behind that to protect the building. So that's layer number one. If water gets in over that berm or there's heavy rain, then we have a series of pretty massive sump pumps to get the water out if it were to come into this idea of a reverse moat. But perhaps most importantly is the third layer, and that is the protections of the building. And if you look at the building and pay attention to it, it looks decorative, but this is the 500-year floodplain for the Texas Medical Center area. And if you hit on this, it is aquarium level, both cladding for the building, but also the glass as well.
And Bob, I also want to say before we go, we definitely have to show these submarine doors because they are something to look at.
Correct. So let me see if I can let us in. I got the magic pass here. So the other part of that protection layer, we have 23 of these large flood doors that have been installed. Some of them, by the way, down by the loading dock are 16 feet tall, and they're closing those. We're testing those as we speak. But you can see that I'm able to move it, and you were able to move it as well. Do you want to?
I was, yes.
Don't run it over your toes.
Oh, that's right. But these are, a single person can do it, just like I am right now.
Correct. And so the idea here is that if we have an event that's coming in, particularly if we have some forewarning, we can stage some of these doors, and then the final doors, because we need to have access to this building, because there's a lot of important work that goes on 24/7 here.
That's right, because more than $80 million worth of damages, guys, happened back in Tropical Storm Allison. They lost a lot of research, a lot of medical equipment, and this is all about keeping the staff and the medical and the research all safe and ahead of hurricane season, to make sure you guys can prepare in case there's any repairs that need to be made.
That's good, yeah. So we're doing all the reason we do this now is that if there's any adjustments that are needed, we can do that now. But maintaining the research, but also the students, we got med students, we got other folks going on, we want to protect that as well.
Very important stuff here. Well, Bob, thank you so much for walking us through that. Guys, we're gonna have a lot more on this coming up later today. In the meantime, Trayson, I'm gonna send it back to you.
Wow.